I deeply apologize for the commotion, darling. We do strive to make every visit to the White Spring a pleasant one.
Finally, you've arrived. I was resigned to having to convince this lunatic that my daughter is dying all by myself.
Do you know this woman?
Unfortunately, is that your response to good hospitality?
Ah, well, looking past the assertive attitude of our new acquaintance, it does behoove the refuge to help those in need. Perhaps you could provide more coherent details regarding this woman's conundrum? We've heard the name. The stories place it as something rather more dangerous than your average chem.
The High is legendary.
It is your daughter we're talking about helping, right?
Oh, give Abigail a break. The move has been stressful for her.
In that case, you will be happy to hear that the leaders of Atlantic City are sponsoring travel for visitors. You might speak to Mr. Jeremiah Hopkins about it, if you haven't already. He has a booth out in the common area, beside the stage. So long as you're willing to provide assistance to the locals during your travels, you may fly to Atlantic City whenever you'd like.
Incredible. Was that so difficult?
You're graciously welcome for the flight, Mrs. Russo. Now I'm afraid I have other duties to attend to. Lennox shall be happy to board you once your preparations are complete. Excuse me.
It baffles me how you're able to deal with that person. I mean, where are they from? The 17th century? Oh, you were you? And what was I supposed to do? Just leave my daughter's fate in the hands of some stranger hundreds of miles away? For all I know, you might throw back the blood at your first opportunity. Then you'll find yourself splayed out naked on the boardwalk 2 days later, choking on your own vomit. I suppose the showman would dispose of you before letting you bare your cheeks on their turf. And then where would that leave me? And Abigail? Wonderful. I'll be having a drink at the bar until our departure. I'll need it to get me through that dreadful flight.
Excuse me! Sorry to interrupt you. I just heard you were going to Atlantic City and it's not safe there. There's a monster. I saw it. People keep going missing. That's why I left.
You're not mouthing off about some Jersey devil, are you? What a load of hogwash. My parents told me that story when I was a child to scare me into submission. Well, it didn't work! And no Jersey devil has snatched me from my bed.
It's real, I swear! They're siphoning its blood and turning it into a drug. That's why it's so angry now.
Marketing tactics. What would you name a chem that's supposed to be the ultimate temptation? Would you call it innocent angel milk? Siphoning blood. No sensible business person would put in all that effort, even if the Jersey Devil was real.
I do wish the responders would tidy up a bit. Would it
You
hurt to
did?
respond to the needs
Oh, brother! Don't encourage these delusions.
We're lucky to be alive. It had so much evil intent. I still feel its effects. Don't you? At least I warned you. Better for my conscience. Keep your eyes on the skies.
Jersey Devil. Ooh, I've never seen such a thing.
A safe haven filled with people trying to help others? It feels like I'm dying and gonna heaven.
Your guide to us
Or hell.
Crazy not to drink with me before getting that vertigo.
I got a chuckle out of Rucker yesterday.
One
Success.
robot tried to give me a haircut
Orlando
before
is
running
very
off.
charming.
It's a shame. I can't get at the back by
I'm not
myself.
really sure why they're helping us.
No way I could go
Step right up, my friend.
1,000 feet
I've got a
sober.
special opportunity for
machines
you
are just,
approved by
floating
management
red flags.
themselves. How would you like to go on a little
Considering
vacation?
all the places I could have ended up, I'm extremely lucky I'm here. I've never felt safer.
We're talking about the greatest city on the East Coast. We are offering free travel to America's playground. Atlantic City, New Jersey. A haven of wonder, excitement, and opportunity. Fully governed and, I assure you, safe from the dangers of the outside world. In exchange for your all expenses paid vertebrate flight, all we ask is a little assistance paid back to the locals.
Haven't been sleeping well lately. Maybe
Sounds like a deal, right?
Sheep instead of stumps.
Just a little longer, Ellison. They'll
It varies from person to person. I don't have all the details, but I know the Lombardi family is looking for assistance with some business matters. If games are more your style, the showmen are always looking for fresh faces to star in their entertainment. I'm sure a bright person like you will find just the opportunity you're looking for.
These robots sure make my job easier.
Always make sure to boil your water before you drink it.
That's right. As long as the city leadership hears you're helping out, that's all they ask of you. They were mighty jazzed to hear word of an organization from abroad that's all about helping people. You can always use fresh faces in AC, and especially ones with initiative. That's what keeps our city alive. And now that's what I'm talking about. I let Orlando know you've agreed to help out, and I'm sure they'll get word back to the city leaders. And hey, you come right back and talk to me if you have any questions, all right? I'm your one-stop guide to the city. We are offering... Could I interest you in a vacation?
I'd love to be a senior scribe someday. I can't think of a higher honor.
I could really use a drink. Rucker wants us sober on the job.
Sometimes when I listen to the radio, I like to pretend I'm living in the time before the war. Not that I don't love the Brotherhood, just life would be a lot easier.
Darling, wonderful to see you. Can I be of service? Believe me,
I wouldn't want to be Rucker. I never thought a single person could be spread so thin.
If you need a bed for the night, I'm sure Orlando could find a place for you.
I heard there's a chess set around here, if you ever want to play.
Any idea where Orlando gets their clothes?
I think we can make this place home for a lot of people, yourself included.
If you hang around those raiders, I want nothing to do with you. If you ever find yourself in a bind, you can always call on us.
Damn.
Almost make some comics in with the medics. Who labels these things?
Please seat yourself. A waiter will be with you shortly.
I love Esme's cooking. Oh, it's been so long since I've had food with actual flavor. Dash of this. A sprinkle of that. Perfection.
I wouldn't want to be Rucker. I never thought a single person could be spread so thin. Folks don't join the responders for caps. They join to make a difference.
Murder ain't the only thing running on empty around here.
Check in with the medics if you're feeling under the weather.
Good afternoon. Lunch is now being served. Please have a seat.
I can't remember the last time
Pardon our dust.
If you're caught out and about with no place to go, the responders have an outpost in Flatwoods.
There's no problem too big to solve.
Well, you're not bleeding through your shirt. I call that a good day. Name's Rucker. I head up the responders around here.
The potatoes here taste amazing. So fresh, and only a few rats.
Always something that needs doing.
I was out scavenging for food earlier. Only got attacked by Scorch once.
What the?
Can't believe this is just how it is now.
That's really annoying. It wasn't picking up my... Apparently there was some sort of Windows update. So yeah, everything that I've said, nobody even knows. So yay. Thanks for letting me know. That's what we needed to get in here for? Oh. Well, that's pretty useless, but thanks. Alright, here we are. Learn more about the Scorched at Taggarty's quarters. We've learned much since we lost contact with Elder Maxon. Grant says it's pretty much worst-case threat assessment. Actual Sierra Bravos are reinforced, mobile, and cunning predators. Bravos use echolocation to call in ground reinforcements. The breeding cycle for the Bravos is off the charts. The saving grace in all this is that the Sierra Bravos only nest in specific places. We found 3 nests in old mining tunnels below the bog, but there's a main nest somewhere that's the real problem. In order to stop the Bravos from spreading outside Appalachia and possibly becoming an extinction event, we have to destroy their main nests. Ultimate solution. Oh, yay. Every last Bravo needs to be destroyed. Maxon forbade using nukes, but a few years back we found one of the missile silos and the old security system was formidable. As a last resort, we need to find a way in. Senator Sam Blackwell was on the Nuclear Energy Committee, so he might know something, but no one knows where his bunker is except maybe Quinn Carter of the Charleston Herald. One way or another, if touchdown fails, the nuclear option may be our only option. Maxon's orders be damned. Everything is different. We send information to Lost Hills about what we see and what we face, and they have a hard time believing it. Some of the things they face are equally strange. The new plants, animals, monsters, it's hard to keep track of. To some degree, I've given up even trying. But one thing is clear. These Scorched and the Scorched Beasts are something different. We need to focus on them. All these other threats, even the giant hulking mutants, we can handle. But how will we handle the Scorched? Ultrasight power armor. I've taken the schematics, Scribe Takano transmitted as far as I can. I think I fixed the coolant leak problem, but I just don't know. If we ever get some serious time and resources, I can try building one, but the list of components is intimidating. Stored logs. 2 months and no word from Maxon. Grant's declared communications with the West Coast dead and dead for good. Every time we think we have the Bravos licked, they come back in greater numbers. Only Grant and Wilson know of Takano's final assessment. If word got out, we can't guarantee there won't be a panic. Every day that goes by, we're chewing through ammo, power, and sometimes nights. We desperately need to make it to the end zone or Appalachia's toast, or far worse. Change of priorities. Up to now, our priorities have been secure dangerous and useful technology, protect the people of Appalachia, expand our operational capacity. But the brass has talked, and we're changing that. We have a plan to lure the Scorched Beasts into a kill zone with some tech that Scribe Takano and Scribe Grant have been working on. Until the skies are clear, our new priority is to wipe the SBs out. Some of you will be receiving orders to secure food, munitions, and other supplies from the responders in Free States. Be firm. Tell them that the SB threat is real, and once it is dealt with, the Brotherhood will once again help protect them. Under no circumstances are you to initiate hostilities or even take supplies. However, in order to get the supplies we need, you're authorized to ignore salvage rights claims. If it's not on one of their farms, put simply, it's fair game. I know this is controversial, but we don't have time to play politics. There's a war on, let's win it. Ad Victoriam. We lost contact with USA 1103 today. Grant's got the backup already up, but he doesn't know how long that'll work. Elder Maxon said we need to accept that there will be a point where we're on our own. So if there is any urgent info you need, ask it now. The window is closing. Wanted to give you the heads up that we're mothballing the Grafton Dam outpost. The Scorched Beasts are just getting too dangerous. We need to reinforce our patrols with powered, armored knights. I'm sending Esposito your way. I hate to dissolve her command, but she can be a real asset to you. Screen the squires carefully. I don't want any weak links. Ad Victoriam. Camp Venture served us well as our base of operations, but with the new class graduating, we are ready to expand. So welcome to Fort Defiance. Let me address some of the concerns raised about relocating. The Cranberry Bog has formidable challenges, but by basing ourselves here, we protect Appalachia from them. These threats also act as a deterrence from raids and other intruders. It becomes our shield. The fort itself is indeed too large for our purposes now, but we won't outgrow it anytime soon. The previous purpose of this institution some find distasteful. Noted. Now is a chance to clean it up and make it our own. For those who served in uniform, you're used to toughing it out. For those who haven't, it's your opportunity to develop grit and character. Ad Victoriam. Okay. Let's see what we got for completing that quest. Ooh, a power armor chassis. And a plan that I already knew. All right. We want to go to Atlantic City, but we want to go to travel to the district because we are not doing an expedition as far as I'm aware. I feel like doing an expedition's a bad idea. Ew, I have to speak to Evelyn again. Do I, though?
Oh, did it always smell like this?
Probably.
You would think in a city, people could find a civilized place to relieve themselves. Oh.
First, give me the lay of the
We are
land.
in the casino quarter, which is owned and operated by the Mafia. Toward the coast, we have the boardwalk. proving ground of the showman. And further inland is the city center, where the government continues to keep things half-functioning. Oh, smells like they need to hire another garbage man, however.
Alright, you're the local here. Where do we get Devil's
The
Blood?
best bet I can give you is a fellow named Stanley Soriano. He spends all his free time at the High Rollers Lounge in the Neapolitan Casino. Stan is a weak link.
It
Make
does,
him
doesn't it?
feel important,
It's a good thing
and
the
he'll serve up
power
practically
armor has like a
anything
built-in
on
gas
silver
mask.
platter.
How do you know this guy?
He's a former friend of my husband.
Mm-hmm.
One of the most empty-headed coots I've ever had the pleasure of meeting. It's entertaining, really. Tell him anything, and watch the words pass through the void.
Kind of feels like talking to you. Are you coming with me?
Me? Oh, that would be a bad idea.
You're right, but
You
okay.
be a doll and handle the communications. I'll meet you back here once the job is done.
Oh, goody. Wait, then why did you even come? Is this for Abby or something else?
Oh, don't be silly.
It's obviously for something
I'm
else.
like a handler. I have to be present to make sure you get the job done. That doesn't mean I'm going to be the one to do it. Don't you worry about what I'm occupied with. It'll just be a distraction.
Mm-hmm. Alright, I'll head to the Neapolitan and seek out Stan.
Don't wait up for me. Or actually, do. One should always have an escape plan.
Uh-huh. Oh, girl. Oh, absolutely. I don't trust that woman as far as I can throw her. Yeah. Can't wait to get back to Appalachia as soon as possible. Because this place is... It's kind of gross. Alright. Headed into the casino. You have to wonder if they're still pumping oxygen into the casinos like they do now.
Tell you, payday's become a myth round here since they put the Gavone with the belts in charge of the place. Never have a kid. Mikey's ass
changing tonight.
No
Doorman.
entry. Buttercup. The High Rollers Lounge has an exclusive entry policy. You're not on the list.
How do you know? You didn't look at the list. I need to get in there and keep my gambling partner out of trouble.
You mean to tell me that other guy wasn't Stan's chaperone? You better get in there quick. I think there's a game going already. Sorry for the confusion earlier.
Royal flush again? You must have the angels on your side, my friend.
You mean you don't see it, Stan? He's playing you. Ain't nobody got that kind of luck.
Oh, come on. You know I'd never play you, Stan. You're the man. You know, what I love
We're just gonna
most
close this door.
Buttercup. That name will be his death.
This is ludicrous.
Oh,
Well.
now what you gonna do that for? You really think he was playing me?
Come on, Stan. 3 royal flushes in a row? Now you grab that cash and take care of your family. I'm headed out.
They let you in to see me, did they? You looking at something?
Sounded like an interesting card game.
Always a shame when you think someone's got your back and turns out they're just playing you. But hey, crazy things happen all the time. Just last week, someone was saying that special chips worth double, but they looked exactly the same.
Oh, he is dumb as a brick.
That, huh? At least put some gold flecks on them or something.
You're Stanley Soriano?
You heard of me? Well, as a matter of fact, I am Stanley Soriano, proud father, handler of official business, and avid patron of this fine establishment. How can I help you?
That rat ran out on us.
I need a hookup. The strong stuff.
Whoa there! Now I can hook you up with all kinds of camps, but as for the blood, what makes you think a nobody like you should get access to Atlantic City's most sought-after camp?
My pa was a made man, and his pa before him, and his pa before him. And,
Let me see if I've got something that can get my charisma that high.
You here to bet big or what?
I'm here to make you shut up. Aha.
Still looking for a taste of the high life, are you? And what makes you worthy?
Great mentats. Great mentats make me worthy.
Well, absolutely. That I do, that I do. Stan's been given an important job here, managing this stuff. And I think you deserve a taste of the best our city has to offer.
Of course I do.
But first, you'll have to prove yourself trustworthy.
Of course I will.
Provide service for the family, and you'll be rewarded. Cross the family, and you end up on our hit list.
Oh, good.
See, a young showman known as Zaid stole some blood from our stores a few nights back. He's got a show on tonight. And those who don't respect our rules don't get to live freely. You want the blood? Then that show don't go smoothly. And Zaid gets the message to never even dream about stealing from us again.
My pa was a made man, and his pa before him, and his pa before him. And, wait.
Are you asking me to kill him?
Mutilated, utterly disgraced, dead. Don't matter to me, as long as the message gets sent. Of course, dead guarantees that. But if you want to take the risk of disappointing us, that's on you.
Oh, fun. Tell me more about this show.
What kind of carnival mumbo jumbo they have scheduled over there? It's on the pier. Zayd's the headliner. You figure it out from there.
Oh, good. Okay, then. Do these thefts happen often?
Often? Nah. The only way you get access is if we grant it. Or if you're one of us. Zayd had a friend on the inside. One who's already been dealt with. So don't you worry about that.
Got it. I'll crash that show and make sure Zayd gets the message.
Sounds like we have an understanding. Now listen carefully. You're gonna have to get backstage somehow. Maybe by posing as a cast member. That's your best shot at getting access to Zayd. Once you've got an opportunity, it's up to you how you want to deal with him. I'll meet you outside after the show. Don't disappoint me. Capiche?
Capiche.
This is the High Rollers Lounge.
Time number 2. Stepping out of power armor when I don't mean to. It's alright. We'll just walk around like we're not
And keep an eye on Stan.
causing problems. Doing things that we shouldn't be doing, like, you know, plotting a murder with the mob.
How come the Munis need so much money?
Okay. Ooh, that looks unfortunate. Gross. We don't need any of that.
Protect and serve.
They might want to work on with their Bureau of Tourism. Okay. The boardwalk is in the sewer? Hey, Craig, how's it going? We are working on acquiring devil's blood so we can cure somebody of their addiction. Oh yeah? How's that going?
So, this city's run by a circus, the Godfather, and a bunch of underpaid city workers. And we're expected to believe they get along?
I could show you things beyond your wildest dreams.
No, thank you.
Still can't believe that show last night. Ugh, so barbaric. What's that look for? Trying to.
All right. You haven't been streaming for a while. What's going on? Just busy?
I was on top of the world.
Yeah, I took a bit of a break last week and didn't stream Friday or Saturday.
Mayor Tim fancies
Well, Saturday was because the power, there was a storm warning.
Catch a show.
Okay.
Welcome, welcome. Here to be amazed, shocked, and entertained.
He's got an awful lot of hair for a ghoul.
Tonight, as our lucky 13th customer, you will get all of that and more for free. Congratulations.
Lucky for me. Is this where Zaid is performing?
That it is. Opening night for our shining young star.
Lots of
Please head straight inside to the stage and take care not to enter restricted areas.
I need to get into restricted areas.
As we are still awaiting the arrival of one of our cast members.
Okay.
The show simply cannot start without our star clown.
What do you want to bet I'm gonna have to dress up as a clown to get backstage?
What's it take to get me?
I bet I do.
Kill a guy and then the mob shows up to recruit.
The show will begin as soon as our
Could be a wig. I don't know. There seem to be a lot of ghouls with hair in Fallout 76, though. But that's alright. Can't be too picky about, you know, what we're seeing. Okay. Ooh, this is lovely. $10 says.
We're all just minds in a soundless world.
Surprise! I'm your new best friend!
Oh dear God. Yeah, no. Boardwalk Bonanza pinball machine. I feel like we need to play this to give whatever buff it is. Oh, I can do that because I'm not in my power armor. Rock on. Not creepy at all. Not even a little bit.
Oh, I just can't wait to make everyone laugh.
Or run away screaming. Is it not going to give us a buff at all? That's disappointing.
It's the soul that's oversized, not the shoe!
Ah, that can't be opened. Oh, showman snitch.
You got something to say? Watch who you're staring at!
Yeah. We're gonna drink a Nuka-Cola. Because why not? Alright. It's Jangles the Moon Monkey. One-eared souvenir bear. I don't think we really need that. Kind of hoping for some technical data. Not that I thought there would be some back here, but you never know. Interesting. Huh. That I have no tokens.
Waiting around will be the death of me.
Note to Dimples. To the silliest of star clowns. I prepared your show outfit just the way you told me. Donned the hat and outfit at midnight. Thought about my shortcomings and cried into the sleeves. Laughed hysterically for 10 minutes to fully dispel the bad humors. Did not wash the outfit. Filled the pockets full of posies. Placed it here with exactly 8 balloons. Sang a song and danced around. This is certain to help you put on the best performance you've ever done. I promise I did it exactly as you wanted, so please don't punish me. That's disturbing, but okay. Well, I guess we're equipping the clown hat and the clown outfit. Because why not? Don't need any of that stuff. Hi, Zaid.
Is that finally you? Late on opening night? Who hired you? Was it me? We'll be served on a plate to the ravenous masses with their vicious, quivering jaws.
You are dramatic.
Oh, get to the stage already! They await your opening act! I'm not ready yet. I can't be seen like this.
Huh? What are you talking about?
What am I talking about? What are you talking about? This is your act. Your stage, your hour to sparkle and shine. You must make them laugh. Or when I go out there, they'll gut me where I stand, gore me with their glares, dismember me with their displeasure.
Lord.
A sacred responsibility of the opening act. I'm doomed already if you don't know it. Oh, I'm doomed. I'm dead where I stand.
Okay. You're Zaid?
Who else would I be? The mayor? Yes! I can make jokes too. Ha ha! Tee hee! Are you happy now? I have to get ready, and you have to get them ready for me.
Uh-huh. Hey, you're a performer. Do you happen to know someone named Evelyn Russo?
Why are you asking me? Everyone knows Evelyn Russo. Oh, how beloved she was. How terrible her humiliation. An artist like her would never accept such a fate. Oh, but that'll be me if you don't get out there soon. Quickly now. You're ruining us.
Mm-hmm. You get ready then. I'll go out there and put on a show.
Not just a show, a masterpiece, an indelible memory. Go now, before our audience turns rabid. They must be starving.
Right. Okay. Well, here I go. Okay, I've got to see this clown outfit, though. Oh, that's lovely. Lovely.
And now, for your opening act, please welcome to the stage the funniest, the wackiest, the most diabolical Star Clown! This zany jokester never shies from a good gag, even at their own expense.
Figured I'd do something.
Let them show you what I mean.
Okay. Greetings from Dimples the Clown. Awesome. Last night I met a cannibal, but I tasted too funny for them. I wanted to buy a house, but I couldn't afford the clown payment. Oh dear God, that's awful.
Fun fact, nothing stimulates a clown's appetite more than a hearty laugh. A hungry clown will prance and frolic to earn a mouthful of their favorite food, delivered with enthusiasm by their jovial leader. Please welcome this gaggle of clowns to the stage and bear witness to their feeding frenzy.
Jesus.
I'm hungry.
Really? This is dumb. Whoops. Ah, got one. I have to do this 5 fucking times. Oh, stop moving. Ha, got you.
And now, for a classic trick with an explosive twist. Watch as this deviously dexterous merrymaker juggles live grenades!
Grenades? Crazy!
And I can only have one at a time. Okay.
Oh my god! Are those real?
Of course they're real. We don't use fake grenades.
We'll be passing out warm towels to wipe any blood off. Let's give it up for our star clown!
You? What are you doing here?
Oh, good. Confront Evelyn.
You followed me, didn't you? You better explain yourself.
You better explain yourself, psychopath. I think you're the one who owes me an explanation.
Well, if you're so interested...
I'm not, but go ahead.
You weren't supposed to know about all this. There's no avoiding it now. I used to be the star around here. I deserve to have it back. That
Do ya?
stage is mine. I'm taking it from this up-and-coming nobody to remind this city exactly what they lost. Or at least, that was my plan. You being here really puts a damper on things.
So this is the real reason you came here, not for Abby.
You and Vincenzo have that situation handled. This family has never needed me. Antonio was always busy, and Abigail followed him like a dog. Vincenzo handled everything around the house, but the crowd... They always loved me. I gave them something. I still have more to give.
What exactly was your plan?
Get rid of Zaid before the final act. Indispose him, mind you. I'm not a murderer. I go on in his place.
That's awfully convenient, Evelyn.
Meant to. No safety protocols. I prove to the city that if it's truly what they want, I too can evolve. That I'm still worth something.
You're gonna get yourself killed. What happened to your career?
I was the best singer in Atlantic City. Everyone wanted me. Then the world ended. And everyone changed. That Charlotte bitch started feeding them adrenaline in place of talent. I can't compete with a chemical reaction. My only chance to stay relevant was to join them. I became a showman. I put my act on a dangerous high-rise, let people get off thinking they might see me topple to my death. But I have too much to live for. I was on wires the whole time. I fell one day and the jig was up. After that, the showman wanted my head. I need a chance to redeem myself. These people, they used to love me. They just need to be reminded of that.
Oh, girl. Okay, I understand the situation.
You understand why I have to do this. It's my only chance. I'm nothing without it.
I don't really give a damn about all this. I just know I'm not letting you get in the way of my job.
Oh, you're not, are you? And who are you to make that decision for the both of us?
Is that Evelyn Russo? The disgrace? Oh, Mother has to hear about this. She's gonna send the whole city after you.
Oh, good.
Wait! Come back here, you pathetic nobody! Shit. I didn't expect them to raise the alarm soon. Well, that throws all my plans out the window. I don't have much time before every showman on the boardwalk is chasing after me with a machete.
Oh, Lord.
So, at least indulge me in what exactly it is you're planning.
Zaid stole Devil's blood from the Mafia. If I deliver punishment, they'll give me a dose in return.
So, it's dirty business. Well, nothing new in this city.
I mean,
now
you're getting ready to have people chase after you with machetes, so...
Clown, you throwing knives at poor Zaid against a decorated backboard. There's an obvious option there if bloodshed doesn't make you, queasy. But we do know the showmen take cheating very seriously. And it just so happens that Zaid wears a protective vest.
How would you know that?
Costume.
Does bloodshed not make you queasy?
The blood would be on your hands, not mine. I've seen worse in these parts. Hard to make it very far with too many, morals in the way.
That tracks, that she doesn't have morals. Okay. I'm not sure what to do yet. I'll figure it out when I get there.
More of an improviser, then. May inspiration strike before the eyes of the crowd. I'll leave the job to you. I need to scram before Charlotte's loyal human dogs sniff me out.
How convenient for you, Evelyn. Not enough. Mother says the blood unlocks our true potential. So what does it mean that I float in the same vast abyss? For a blissful moment, the waves glowed every color, soft as silk. I drifted weightless in an empty paradise. I met the one called peace for the first and only time. Then the cacophony. Lights glaring, voices shouting, walls crashing back to perspective. Gravity's blunt and shocking force. Everything louder than before. The face of danger, wholly revealed, staring back endlessly from each and every surface. And still, he has not closed his eyes. Yet nothing has awakened in me. I breathe more terrified than ever before. I stumble more often. I open my mouth and cannot find the words it grasped just a moment before. Is it all my potential? Am I so much a failure? It cannot be. It cannot. I just need to dive deeper and find it. Yes, I must have glimpsed something at the bottom of that abyss. There must be something magnificent there. I just need more. More than we've ever been allowed. But where? How? Every well has a source. I must find it and drink deeply. Then, only then, I will be magnificent. That's concerning. Imposter! Everyone knows. Their watchful eyes, their spiteful smiles. Why else would they look at me like that? It's a game they're playing, waiting for me to crack. Then they can all laugh together, all the showmen, drown the protege before he can drag them down. He's a fraud. Me, I'm a fraud, a sham, a charlatan. I will never last. I'll be cooked on a spit, skewered by their pointed fingers. Is it wrong to cling to life? Is it not the truest instinct of a man? What does it mean that all sound disappears at night and I bolt awake scratching at my jugular, desperate to confirm that my heart still beats? I must hide my ruse and survive. Smile, nod, fool them all, flip the script. Now truth is doubt. My charade has become my reality. Okay. Oh, we'll take that.
Every second without laughter brings us closer to death.
A night of heart-throbbing classics. Where would we be without them? For hundreds
Oh
of
God, I have to
years,
listen to him
art
talk.
has risked heart and soul, life and limb. So I close with one last visceral threat. The curve of blade to neck. Tantalizingly close. Assistant! Master of laughs! Let loose! And don't you dare gut me!
All right. We're going to aim for the torso and reveal the vest, because that way it won't look like the mob did it, because the showman will go after him.
This? It isn't at all what it looks like. My costume, the layers. Oh! Oh, it's over. Mother, it's over. Oh, I fooled myself. They all see it. Oh, I've got to get out of here. Where can I hide?
Who is that wearing my oversized shoes? You think just anyone can honk and giggle? You made me a... I'll make you...
Distinguished guests, clowns, and showmen, brace yourself for an unexpected encore. For this impersonating intruder cannot be allowed to leave unpunished. This is now an open fire venue. Proceed calmly to the nearest exit, or grab your gun and join the fun!
Dude? Oh, good. I guess we're just going to burn them. You were saying? Sorry, Dimples. Actually, I'm not. Flee the venue. In the clown costume. Yes. Because that's not going to look suspicious at all. Running down the boardwalk with the flamethrower in a clown costume. All right.
Man, I could go for a ripper. Not the chainsaw kind. The
What
one
was
with
I
the
wearing?
burning
The
all
mercenary
the
outfit?
pockets.
Yes. Okay.
Beat it. I'm not your tour guide.
Hey, Stanley.
I heard the news. Showman are gonna have his head. Probably would have been nicer to cut off a limb or two. As promised. A taste of the devil himself. Now, don't you go blabbing about where you got it. Stan's got a tight ship to steer.
Did someone else steal Devil's Blood recently? A dark-haired young woman, perhaps?
Now, didn't I just say I got a tight ship to steer?
You can
Even
answer
if
the
we did
question.
have such a doe snooping around the family, who finally got too damn entitled for her own good, I wouldn't tell you nothing about that.
Thanks. Of course, of course. And you wouldn't tell me if the family sent retribution after her either, would you?
Of course not. I wouldn't tell you how useless it would be to go after that little girl. We'd have to have a big damn reason to send guys that far away. And that girl ain't it. See, I wouldn't tell you about any of that. And that's why they count on Stan. You understand why, now that I've spelled it out for you?
What can you tell me about the Russo family?
Russo's are long gone. That is, if there ever was a Russo. I sure don't know any Russos.
That concludes our business. See you around.
Forget what Stan did for you. Capiche?
Know one thing I don't miss? Driving. Seen one too many. Gone wrong.
Well, I tell you, payday's become a myth round here since they put...
Today has so much potential.
Oh, holy smokes. That's a lot of radiation. Holy shit. Oh, come on. We should probably do something about that, because I don't know what I'm getting myself into. Do I have any? I do. Hookah grape. Excellent. Alright, we're just fast traveling back there. Because apparently that's a free spot to go fast travel to, which I was not aware of. And you may be hearing Dre in the background. He's being very vocal today because he's not happy. Because we have a feline house guest, and he's not thrilled about it. Oh, so you're back? The hell?
What was that? Tell me you have the dose.
Get away.
What do you need? Okay, a lot happened over there.
No offense, really, but maybe you could share the story later. Abby's in bad shape.
Okay, but okay, whatever. Alright.
You're a lifesaver. All right, Abby. Down the hatch.
Ven? Mom? And... who are you again? Feels... nice.
Uh-huh. You collapsed, Abby. Withdrawal. We gave you another dose to keep you alive.
Oh. Right. Guess I'm in trouble again, huh?
This is just temporary. We need to find you a real solution. An antidote.
Uh-huh.
Got into this, Abs. Do you know anything about getting off it?
Well, maybe Dad would have told me if he hadn't cut me out. But that's all water under the bridge, though. Everything's dandy now. We're in West Virginia. It's a new start. No more jobs, no more Dad. Everything's good. It has to be.
Dad? Thing is, I've tried to get answers from him about all kinds of things. But if he knows something about Devil's Blood, it has to still be in there somewhere. Maybe you'll have better luck than me. Look, I know it's awkward, but would you try talking to him?
Oh, good. What did Abby mean by saying Antonio cut her out?
Well, that's a bit complicated. Him and Abs...
Thanks for the
used to be
lurk.
...really close, back when she was younger. We never understood what changed. And now, maybe we never will. It was It's been really tough for her.
Why would he tell me if he won't tell you?
To put it simply, I'm a disappointment to him. Abby had a better chance of knowing than me. And you're a third party, uninvolved. He might let something slip if he thinks it's of no consequence to you.
Aha. What connection is there between Antonio and Devil's Blood?
I wasn't sure if you had already put it together, but Dad was a big player in the family. It makes sense that he might know something about blood. The question is if he knows anything that could help Abby. And if it's still possible to coax it out of him somehow.
Can we talk about what happened in Atlantic City? He's not going to want to talk to me about it. He's going to want me to go talk to his dad.
Now, there's no use rehashing all of that.
Huh.
We got you the blood, didn't we? That's what matters.
We? Don't tell me you went with them.
Well, what's with the accusatory tone? I helped, didn't I?
You helped?
No, but
why don't you tell me what actually happened?
Your mom helped me come up with a plan. Her knowledge was useful.
Really? Well, I'm glad to hear that then.
Oh, I'll spill the beans. They're going to fall out eventually. When I heard you had a way to fly to Atlantic City, I saw an opportunity to redeem myself, to steal the stage, and show them Evelyn Rousseau, the fearless songstress, to remind the audience what they loved about me. But the showman found out before I could do anything, and it was all for the better. I don't know what possessed me. Going on stage
Oh my God,
without a
that's
proper
your worry?
act prepared, it would have been a disaster.
Are you crazy? You're lucky you made it back alive. When will you think about us for once? What you're leaving behind?
She obviously doesn't care, but...
About me. What you're asking of me, what you've taken from me. It's no use. Nothing ever works out how it should. And the life I wanted is gone.
It's no wonder Abby's on drugs.
That's all you have to say? Nothing ever changes, huh? Whatever. Let's not argue about this right now. We need to focus on Abby.
Alright, I'll try and see if Antonio knows about an antidote.
Hey. Thanks. You saved my sister's life. See what you can get out of my father.
Evelyn Rousseau, nursing cheap vodka in a shack.
I wonder what
amidst
Pop
the hills of
knows.
Absolutely nowhere. Oh, the stars have fallen.
Okay.
Oh, hello. Fine day today. Oh, it's you.
Hang in there, Abs.
Who were you again?
Who I am doesn't matter. It's what you know that matters.
Hey, don't be so hard on yourself. I know a lot, but I've been around a long time.
Mm-hmm. Abby needs an antidote to Devil's Blood. I know you'll remember something if you dig deep enough. You have to try.
Abby, in trouble? If only I could have. If only I could have, if only I could have, spent more time with her.
I wonder what Pop knows.
I wish you could help, Antonio. Abby does too.
Abby, darling, such a strong child.
Dude.
Hello, how are you? I haven't seen you in so long. Say it was,
There has to be some way to help Abby.
Oh, hello. So good to see you again.
Seem a little lost.
Oh, no. How could I get lost in my own home? In
I mean-
Atlantic City.
Oh, yeah. Something's off about you.
How so?
Hang in there, Abs.
Are you well?
How could I not be? Smell all that fresh air.
I think he's high too.
Take in those beautiful ocean views. We're in the most beautiful place in the world right now. A tourist hotspot, and you think I'm unwell.
I know
You
you're
are
unwell.
A comic sport.
Hang in there, Abs.
Is there any reason why someone would want you dead? I mean, other than your family?
Dad? What kind of question is that? I can't say they would. Unless it's one of the many victims of my bingo skills.
Oh, dear God.
B-39!
And where do you think we are exactly?
Is that a rhetorical question? We're in America's playground, one of the most iconic cities in the nation, Atlantic City.
No.
There has to be some way to help Abby.
Okay. He thinks we're in Atlantic City, and I'm going to ask him what he did for work before he left Atlantic City.
Well, I'm an old man. I've been retired quite some time now. Before then, I seem to recall working in the garbage business. I made sure
Taking out the
that
trash for the mob.
Casino quarter was spotless, and the city kicked up some cats for me in return.
Never mind.
Never mind what?
Never mind. Do we want to talk to him about his
Sure.
family?
Late on me, sport.
Yeah, we're good.
There has to be some way to help Abby.
Oh, it requires a key.
Did you hear that noise?
I heard no noises. I don't know what you're talking about. To Vin. Vin, I can't lie to you and say that I agree with your decision to go to Appalachia.
I'm not
While I
sure how
admire
much
persistence and the need to follow through on a cause, I only adhere to that mentality when the cause is just. To put it simply, it seems like you're barking up the wrong tree, but you're a grown man now. It's your life, your choices. That being said, however, your absence here at City Hall will certainly be felt. One dimension to that is your work ethic and dedication. You've done a lot for this city, and that work certainly didn't go unnoticed. The other side is sentimental. We don't have a whole lot of folks willing to help out, as you know. It's a pretty small group of us here, and it becomes a bit like a family. I don't say this easily, but in time, I came to look at you as if you were my own son. While I can't speak for her, I know Frida feels the same way. Had things taken a different turn, I would have liked for you to have taken the reins of Mare from me one day. But we can never predict how life turns out, can we? Despite this, I know you have an obligation to your own kin. I wish you the best in the rolling green hills and endless blue skies of Appalachia. I can't thank you enough for everything you've done for this city, son. Just know that if you ever decide to return, you will always be welcome in the municipal office. Sincerely, Tim Lane.
Songwriters around here. I may be doomed to search my own feelings for inspiration. Horrid.
Everybody in this family talks a whole lot, but they don't say anything. Okay, Vin, what you got?
So what did Pop have to say? Anything comprehensible?
Not even a little bit. He's still jabbering like a madman.
Some father.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, it's not his fault. It's just... I wish he could be here for us right now.
Does no one want to drink?
Well, if he won't help us, we'll need more of a Hail Mary.
Any ideas?
Well, I've been trying to remember anything Dad may have told me about his job back in the day. and something came to mind.
Mm-hmm.
I remember he would take business trips to the city center. That's government territory, so it always struck me as out of character.
Mm-hmm.
He told us he had a warehouse there. Never said what it was for, and I never found out either. If he really was involved with Devil's Blood, though, maybe that place has something to do with it.
Maybe it
the
does.
family is keeping stock there. Even an antidote if we're lucky.
What kind of business trips are we talking
I
about?
can't say for sure, but Pop, well, he was in the family. You know, the mob. The same mob that sells Devil's Blood.
I'm shocked.
Maybe he was just collecting Vigorish, but... And I really hate saying this. I hope it was blood-related, because it could be our only lead.
Mm-hmm. A lead's a lead, I guess.
Right. It's a lead. It could come to nothing, but it's worth a shot. Better than twiddling our thumbs while Abby wastes away. Alright, we'll need to borrow that vertebrate of yours again. I'm coming with you this time.
Oh,
We're flying to
goody.
downtown, and I'll get us in contact with an old friend of mine familiar with the rumors. She'll know where to go from there.
I won't be caught dead serving that radioactive slop.
Alright, we're gonna go do this public event. Oh, because there's only one person over there doing it. Of course, I'm gonna need to put on my power armor once I get over there. Can't forget. Wow, we are down to nothing. I guess we could kind of wander around for a second. This person. Ooh, Nuka-Cola jacket and jeans. That's cute. Ooh, I like that jacket. Is there anybody still over here? Yeah. There's only one other person. Are we ready to go? Oh, look, more people are showing up. Good deal. Alright, well, we better speak to Gunther.
Welcome back. Care to try your luck again?
Sure, let's do it.
I was hoping you'd say that. Let's get this wagon rolling. Oh, be sure to listen out for instructions. Good luck, partner.
Mm-hmm.
Howdy, folks. The game's about to start, so get yourselves ready for some root, toot, shootin' and lootin'. Yeehaw! Here's the deal, partners. The sheriff's out of town for a spell, searching for the escaped Harry and Bottle. So it's bandito o'clock till he gets back.
It's bandito o'clock. I think that's the first time I've heard him say that.
I reckon you'll have till high noon. So be quick with your plundering.
Alright, here we go.
You provincial pup!
Oh, for heaven's sake.
Find a cutout to stick up, find a safe to crack. Just find the goods and get them back to the wagon. I'm the ticket.
Area.
Oh, crud. Oh, crud.
Target detected.
Dirty, lousy Marvin.
Well, I never.
I hear tales of certain duo of death squad laying low in town somewhere. If you smuggle them out of town, you'll get a boot. You dirty, lousy Marvin. You doggone degenerate.
You make me sick.
Oh, crud. You scum-sucking rogue. Rob, I've been wrong. You doggone degenerate. You got that goofy gold varmint real good. A bonus well earned.
Alright, gonna deposit the loot. Oh, we're getting closer.
Wait! Amazing job! You got quite the haul! Oh no, a cavalry leader! Y'all better stop from shooting up the wagon! Oh, Nelly Pops, will you? Game over!
Oh.
It's high noon, folks. You know what that means. The sheriff's back in town. And he's got his eye on the wagon.
Up to and including if you remain in the area.
prizes and right off into the stun pit. Or maybe over to the concession stand for a victory round of ice-cold Nuka-Cola. You'll come back and play again, you hear?
Alright, did I get any new plans, I wonder? Wild West show posters. I didn't have that one. Excellent. Alright.
See plenty of bad traveling these lands.
We'll go turn in some stuff. Whoa. Let's see how many Nuka-Cade points I have. I can't remember.
Yesterday is a mystery. Today is history. But tomorrow is a gift. Wait, that's not right.
17,000.
Make sure to give the food stall a visit. Got all sorts of fine treats around there.
Yeah, I think we need the ukulele plan. All right, because it's fun. Alrighty. What can we turn in? I already have a Western Spirit at the house, so I don't need another one. And is there a gold press machine over here? I don't see one. Alright. Get rid of the scrap. Get rid of the extra ammo. Alright. Go to the flooded city center in Atlantic City. I suppose we could go do that. Travel to district. See what we can find out there. I also need to take a trip around to the gold merchants and see what I can get, because I know I've got quite a bit of gold bullion. Yay! Power armor.
Okay, now that we're here, it's time to find Sloane. She used to patrol this area. Said if I ever needed help, to head this way, and she'd find me.
Oh. Who's this Sloane, anyway?
Sloane's a friend.
Mm-hmm.
A former colleague.
Mm-hmm.
She works for the city doing street cleaning.
Uh-huh.
Oh, it's not what you're probably thinking. She's a monster hunter. She and her crew take care of any overgrown that slip into town from the Pine Barrens. She kills things. Bad things, like overgrown, mind you. You'll get along great. That wasn't what I...
Oh, great. Swamp Thing is in Atlantic City. Excellent.
We live to fight another day.
Didn't think I'd ever hear that whistle again, Vin. But it sounds as good as ever.
Uh-huh. She likes him.
Thanks, Sloane. I bet you thought you were rid of my poor aim when I left the Munis.
You know I never wanted to be rid of you in the first place, but... yeah, I really did.
Stop pacing.
Always nice to see some friendly faces. Though I don't recognize yours.
Let's see what Sloane has to
What
say.
brings you back to AC, Ven? You bringing me a new recruit?
No.
I've come to ask you a favor. Remember those reports we used to get about the family snooping around our turf? We're here to find them.
The family? Steer clear of them, Ven. They're trouble. What has you looking for those gangsters anyway? Your new friend here drag you into this?
What you blaming me for? This seems like the most likely answer that I would give. Yep, you caught me. Totally my fault we're out here helping Vin's sister.
Helping Abby? What does Abby have to do with those lowlifes?
Well, she's an idiot.
Abby's on Devil's Blood. We're here trying to find an antidote. I know the mob moves in and out of the district. Don't ask me how. It's the perfect place to hide chems. Tucked in a dangerous part of town, away from their precious casino, out of the spotlight. If they do have a warehouse here, maybe we can find a lead on a cure. Please, I need your help.
Ven, I'm so sorry. You know I want to help. But first, I've got my own problem to solve.
Of course she
I'm
does.
only out this way because my squad got scattered fighting Overgrown nearby. I'm still missing a lot of my people. I need to find them. But there's a lot of ground to cover.
But hey, 3 of us can cover more ground more quickly.
You're our best bet for finding that warehouse. Let us help you. Together we can find your squad faster, and then you can repay the favor.
Really? Are you sure? Abby needs you.
Like I said, to help Abby, we need you. Plus, I can't just leave my old comrades to die.
If you insist, I won't turn you down. But I hope you aren't doing this out of some misguided sense of guilt. And what about you? You as good a Samaritan as Mr. Russo here?
I'm the best. You bet. I'm a regular pioneer scout.
I like that attitude. All right. I saw some of my cadets head down the road past your makeshift landing pad. Head over there and help out anyone you can find. Vin and I will take our own path and help out the rest.
Oh.
Lead us up the road closer to City Hall when you're done. I have a hunch about where we can find that warehouse of yours. Good luck.
Right. Okay. You got it. Well, we're not getting through that door. Dude, you might ought to be wearing some armor when you're out here doing this kind of shit. It's dangerous. Whoops. Excuse me, you're moving too slow.
We made it. Thanks, Vin. You held up pretty well after your hiatus.
It's nice to know I haven't lost my touch.
Alright, guys, you can date later.
Thanks for helping my people. I owe you one.
Oh, that brought back some memories.
Missing the good old days?
Oh, I don't miss the danger. But it does feel good to be a Muni again. Even as a fill-in.
This is no time to relive the past, Vin. We're here to help Abby.
You're right. Abby needs our help.
Abby. Poor girl. I hope for her sake, whatever hunch you have pays off. You should check down this alley. We've seen family members hanging around a building down there. I don't want to fight, so we've never pressed them on why. Could be what you're looking for.
Could be.
If they're guarding a building off their usual turf, it has to be something important. But how do we get in?
I'll go talk to them. Maybe I can convince them to leave.
Whoa, you sure? The family doesn't always respond well to reason.
You're not incorrect. Trust me, I got
If you
this.
say so. But if things start going south, bail and find another way in. Fighting is a last resort.
I'm telling you, it's real.
Just be careful. You don't need a fight on your hands.
You're not wrong.
You've got this, right?
So how you gonna prove it? Gonna pull one out of thin air?
Hey, buddy.
Hey, you! Yeah, you! You're gonna come over here and settle an argument for us.
Oh, good.
Just about to take our lunch break, but I ain't leaving until we figure this out. Tell us, Guy, it's real.
Tell him what's real.
The $2 bill!
You mean in pre-war money? That's what you're going on about?
That's right. This moron doesn't think it exists.
And this moron thinks it does.
The $2 bill is real.
Proof. I need physical proof.
I don't think I have anything that can get my luck to 12. I can't prove it.
That's no way to win an argument.
Well, I mean, you're an idiot, so... What a breathtakingly pointless debate.
Hey, you don't want to take this seriously? Then beat it!
Yeah, get out of here.
Get out of here. Is there a way through here? Looks like there might be. What does this note say? Knock once for Concerta, twice more for Old Quintino, and a knock to ward off the traitor and let yourself in. Don't ask me how it works. Uh-huh. Warehouse terminal. For mob eyes only. Choose entry. Lab duty. Bitch all you want. We're taking Bim and Bam for guard duty over at the chem lab permanently. The cook's been getting jumpy about the plants in the area, and we can't let that affect her work. Capiche? The job she does for us trumps anything you simple brains think is important. Without her, there's no blood. Without blood, we're donezo. You remember which building the lab's in, right? Second floor, all sealed up like. Other side of City Hall, near that mess of pipes the Munis used to use. Have those two report tomorrow at 8 o'clock sharp. That's 8 o'clock in the morning, in case you're too dumb to remember. And I know you are. $2 bills. Found the strangest thing the other day. A slip of old world money called the $2 bill. I'd never heard of one before. It's the damnedest thing. Looks just like a $1 bill, or a 5, or a 10. But the thing is worth $2. At least that's what it says. There's some kind of story here, I just know it. I can't let this discovery go uninvestigated. I'm putting out a call to the whole family. Find me more $2 bills, or more information on them at least. Anyone who does will be rewarded, generously. I'm talking a bucket full of caps. This thing must be priceless, so I'll pay a fat stack of change in return. Oh, that's funny. Seriously, can nobody tell me how the back door works? It's like magic. You just knock enough times and it opens up all on its own. I just don't get it. The note says not to ask, but I can't help myself. Please, somebody tell me. Ain't that some kind of security concern after all? Okay, hiding in plain sight. I skipped that one. Can't believe the Munis have been blind enough to let us sit right here under their noses for so long. Bam said he'd had this place since old TR's day. Imagine that. I'd like to see the look on Buttercup's face the day he finally finds out. Except I wouldn't, because he'd beat me to death with the shirt I'm wearing. So instead, I'll just imagine and hope that day is a long, long ways off. Local inventory. Beer, 20 cases. Wine, 30 cases. 10mm submachine guns, 2 cases. 10mm ammo, 15 cases. Fine Italian tailored suits, salvaged, 5 cases. The look on Bim's face when I showed him that $2 bill? Priceless. Alright, now we get to go talk to Vin again.
That's what I keep telling myself. But there's a part of me that still thinks
Guys, we don't have time for you to have your love story right now.
You know I'd love to have you back, Vin. But Abby comes first.
Okay, that's nice.
That was incredible. What did you find?
I heard you talking. Worried you made the right choice coming to Appalachia?
Look, that was a private conversation.
Mm-hmm.
But you're doing us a huge favor here, so I guess I'll spill my guts to you too.
Hey, make it fast.
Yes, I had second thoughts about leaving Atlantic City. I loved my job with the Munis, wading into the scummy pond water, taking the torch to endless nests of overgrown. It was the furthest thing from my past and current life. It had meaning. I wasn't slinging cocktails for killers or working all night just to keep my mom's insane project in business. I really felt like I was living, you know? Not shutting my eyes to the world outside, wishing it would all just go away. So you can imagine, I have a few regrets.
I would say you probably do, yes. Damn, sounds like you really screwed up.
Yeah, maybe I did. But it's too late to go back now, right?
Is it, though?
Enough about me. What did you find in the warehouse back there?
Another lead. There's a chem lab in a building surrounded by pipework on the other side of City Hall.
Really? Then we were right. I can hardly believe it.
I think I know the building you're talking about. We received reports of people slinking around that area, but it's so full of overgrown that I dismissed the idea out of hand. That was dumb of me. Let's head that way, see what's there. Maybe we can sneak inside.
Maybe it too will have a magic door.
wish I knew Tim's secret.
Well, right now we're picking a fight with the swamp things to make it to this building surrounded by pipes. Oh, hello. Wow, really?
We used to use pipes like these to pump the water out of buildings and go hunting for salvage. But couldn't we reverse the flow? And use the pressure to flush the family out? With the right adjustments, we can blast enough water inside to take out any guards and create some kind of opening. We used to use pipes.
Yes,
couldn't we
I
reverse
know.
the flow and use the pressure to flush the family out? With the right adjustments, we can blast enough water inside to take out any guards and create some kind of opening.
Now that you mention
Oh,
it,
for fuck's
we
sake.
did have an incident once where a newbie mixed up the valve order and blasted a bunch of overgrown to Kingdom Come.
Wouldn't that destroy the potential cure we're after?
That's a risk. But if we control the pressure correctly, we should be alright. You'll just have to trust me on execution.
Okay. Sounds like our way in.
We're so close. I just know this will pay off.
It's a good plan, Vin. But this is the end of the line for me. If a municipal officer got caught assaulting a gangster hideout, it could jeopardize the peace we have in Atlantic City. Before I go, though, I want to make you an offer. I want you to come back to us when this is all through.
She's gonna make him an
Abby
offer he
takes
can't
the custody.
refuse.
I would never say otherwise. But it's clear you missed the job. We'll take you back. I'll pull whatever strings are necessary.
Uh-huh.
What do you think?
I knew this was coming. But I'm still not sure what to say. In my heart, I'm Uni. But I left for a reason. My family needs me, desperately. If I'm not there for them, they'll probably devolve into raiders or ghouls or worse. And I'm only half joking. I need to think about it. I will take it seriously. I promise.
I know you will. I'm sorry to make you choose again, but I really do feel it would be right for you to return. Think it through. I'll be here for you either way. Good luck, Finn.
Okay, concentrate. Back to business.
All right, just tell me what I need to do.
These pumps are finicky. We'll need to turn the valves in the
Of
right
course
order
we
to
will.
reverse the flow. The valves are marked with their numbers. I think the order should be 3, 2, 4, 1. Can you remember that?
3, 2, 4, 1. Yes, I am writing that down as a matter of fact.
That's right. Let's have at it. There has to be something. Hey, what about these?
Okay, am I just... Missing the number. Pump valve. Oh, there it is. That's 4. That's 1. Three. Almost had it. Dang it. I hate that I can't, like, look down and see where I'm going. Ah.
It's not quite right. Let's start over. It's 3, 2, 4, 1.
Okay, that's 4. That's 1. Three. Two.
That did it. Let's get in there and clear out what's left. Let's get in there.
Mine's better than yours. Speak to Vin again.
The plan worked. Okay, now we just need to look around and see if there's a cure stashed here somewhere. Before we do, though, tell me something. Once we're all past this, do you think I should come back here? Leave the business, try and return to my old life?
It sounds like that's what you really want. You keep bringing it up.
I guess it is. It's just hard to come to terms with that. I chose a different path after all.
You were guilted into a different path by your family, is what it sounds like.
Follow his dream. It just never seemed realistic. When my family came begging, I went back to them. It just seemed like the right thing to do. I always want to do what's right. I'm just
Family doesn't seem to care about it.
What would
Just
you
say
do
it.
in my position?
Your family is a mess and you deserve to be happy. I would go back to being a Muni.
That's a very blunt assessment, but I appreciate your honesty. Maybe I need to give my own happiness priority. You've given me some food for thought. Thank you. I'll sort out my own feelings later.
You betcha.
Now, it looks like there's another floor to this place. Let's get up there and take a look.
Let's do it. Oh, hello, Jean.
Well, who do we have here?
Speak to the chem cook.
Hey, look. I just work here, okay? I don't want any more trouble. Take what you want, but don't hurt me.
Who are you? What do you do here? She just said she just was the
Me?
cook, but whatever.
I'm Jean. I cook blood for the family. Not my first choice, but it has its perks.
Uh-huh.
Why am I answering your questions? Who are you? What are you doing here?
We need a cure for devil's blood addiction. Can you make us one?
Cure for devil's blood addiction? That info is what we call classified. You'll have to make me an offer better than the kneecaps I'll lose for telling you.
You're gonna lose a lot more than your kneecaps if you don't tell us about the cure.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, okay. Point taken, point taken. Look, I would if I could, okay? But I can't cook an antidote for devil's blood. Not with what I got here. I only use synthetic materials. Hate to talk down my own product, but, yeah, it's almost like knockoff stuff. Wasn't always that way. In the good old days, before I was caged up like a lab rat, we used a purer, organic compound. But times have changed.
But if you had that organic compound, you could create an antidote? Can't we get it for you?
Well, maybe if you could get it. But good luck with that. Even I don't know where it comes from. Only the original creator does. And he's long gone. Conchita Lombardi drove him into exile when she took power. Might have even whacked him by now. So unless you happen to know where Tony Russo is hiding out, you aren't getting your
Oh,
cure.
it all comes around.
Sorry, pal.
Tony Russo? You don't mean...
My father? Damn it, Pop. I knew you had something to do with this. Just not what...
Mm-hmm.
Wait. Tony is your dad? The mafia boss Antonio Russo? Oh my god. Oh my god, you're Vinny? I really am losing my kneecaps.
Seems like we owe my father another visit. Senile or not. We have to get him to cough up some info if we want to save Abby.
Mm-hmm.
Senile? Oh, kid. Did you really fall for that act? That man's sharp as a carving knife. He was barking orders right up until he fled. Never a hint of forgetfulness. Oh, I won. He's been pulling the wool over your eyes, Vin. Yeah, I'm just sad to see you fell for it.
He... What? There's no way. Unless... I was pretty busy. And I'd been away from home, working for the Munis for a while. Did I just take it for granted?
If he's not actually senile, then he can tell us how to cure Abby's addiction after all.
You're right. We need to head home and confront my father. Do whatever it takes to make him admit he's been playing us, or dig up something that could lead to a cure. I know this was a lot to go through, but thank you again for doing this. I'll meet you at home when you're ready.
Whoops, sorry. I actually did not mean to, you know, shoot him with the flamethrower, but... Alright, we are gonna go to White Spring and dump some stuff off. And turn in some stuff for script, and turn in our treasury notes that we've got. So I think I've got a few. Oh, what did somebody drop? What do we have? Oh. Alright, what can we turn in? Alright. I am gonna run up to the crater and see what is available up there for sale, and then run down to Foundation and see what's available for there for sale. Because the Traveling Gold Trader will be here tomorrow and Friday, I think, but I looked through all of the things that she's supposed to be selling, and there's none of it that I think I need, so...
Hello there!
Alright, what do you have? That's a maybe.
Hello there!
I hate that this doesn't really tell you anything.
This place is way
Alright,
better.
let's
Good day to you!
He's so loud.
Hell yeah.
Good day to
Always
you.
be upgrading. That's what Avery says. We ditched Margie for Meg.
We want the exterior of Foundation.
Ward says our walls and turrets will keep the raiders out.
Morning.
I heard Sonny got a new shipment in. I've got to go check it out.
I hate this misty, foggy crap.
Beehive. Cowboy hat. Fortune teller machine. I feel like the fortune teller machine probably does something.
It is too wet to be outside.
Weather control station for Atlantic City. West Virginia slot machine. I think that just makes you more lucky. And I've already got a buff for luck.
Yeah, Sonny always says his stuff will go on sale tomorrow. Somehow tomorrow never seems to get here.
That's pretty funny. I will have to give it some thought. What? So I'm friendly with the raiders and neighborly with the settlers.
If you're looking to trade, check out Sonny's.
Alright, I'm gonna... Thanks. I'm gonna have to do... some... thinking on some of that. Oh yeah. I can't equip that well on power armor. Silly me. I don't know why I just picked up bobby pins. I think I've got like 8 bajillion bobby pins.
You're such a tag-along, sis.
Oh my goodness. Alright, we are gonna head back to the house. And I think I am gonna call it for the evening. Because I have lots of stuff going on tomorrow. So let's see. We will go raid into Pip-Boy Wasteland. We'll get this raid started. I will see everybody tomorrow evening. I hope you have a great night. Oh, somebody is attacking the house. All right. I will talk to you guys tomorrow.